Hi, my name is Rachel, and I am currently a freshman here at Oregon State University. I made this channel because I went to a really small high school and I didn't get to visit here very often, and there were a lot of questions that I had that I didn't get answered until I got here, and I kind of wish I had known before. Um, I would look on the internet, all this stuff. I'm a huge researcher, and I could never quite find what I was looking for. So I wanted to make a channel just for people who are interested in Oregon State or have decided that they want to come to Oregon State, just to see what life is like on campus, not from someone who is getting paid by the school, um, like you know tour leaders or people who work for the school that want to make the school look good, so that you guys come here, because there are cons. I mean, I'm not trying to make the school look bad. I mean, I love Oregon State, but it's not for everyone. And so I want to introduce to you guys a few different topics over a series of videos so that you guys know what it's like to be here and actually, hear it from a real student, not just someone who, does it on weekends to get a little extra money, because they're biased and I'm not. So I have a lot of friends, it's winter term right now, 2012, and I have quite a few friends who ended up leaving after first term. It's not for everyone. So I just wanted to make this video so that you guys, can decide for yourself. This first video is kind of like an introduction. My name is Rachel. I went to Horizon Christian High School, and it's been open for like 5 years. There was 35 in my graduating class, so pretty small school. Um, it's in Portland, Oregon. Actually, I live pretty close, but I think I've only been here, was only here twice before I actually came here. I never got to tour my dorm. I'm actually in Bloss Hall. So I actually will make a video for every single dorm. So you guys know what it's really like. Those virtual tours online don't really give you a real perspective of dimensions, what it really looks like, what you can really bring, how much you can actually, how much room you actually have. So, so I live in Bloss Hall. I came here fall term for an athletic training major, but I ended up switching to pre-nursing because of something that happened Halloween weekend. People get really drunk here on Halloween weekend. I don't drink. Um, I mean, it's possible to not drink. There's a lot of people who don't. Um, I'm not saying I like hang out with people to take care of people. I take care of my drunk friends. But yeah, there was a fight, and I ended up going to the hospital with this girl that I've never met before, and was with her for like 10 hours to make sure she was okay. And I realized that there's prevention of injury, and then there's care of injury, and I like taking care of people, so I actually switched my major. It's really normal for you to switch your major. It's not something to be like, oh, well, I'm never gonna switch my major, because you know you start to find yourself in college. You're not going to be the same person when you graduate here as when you came in, and that's just the way it is. So yeah, that's a little bit about myself. So I don't know if you can hear the drunk people down the hall. I'll talk about pros and cons of living in a dorm. Um, I actually have a list of what things I'm gonna make videos on, like where to find friends, transitioning from living at home to not. Kind of a culture shock, especially for, you know, some of the people who are really, family oriented, and not being around your family can be really hard. I know my roommate, Melissa, she's from California. She has only gone home once for winter break, and it was really hard for her to leave the second time, leaving coming back from break than it was leaving, to move here, because she knows how much she's gonna miss her family. So it was harder for her to come back. So I'm also gonna talk about, like I said, pros and cons of dormitory, pros and cons of living off campus. And I'm gonna give you some real facts, because the school, they want you to live on campus. It's income for them, and it's not always bad. I love the dorms. I'm actually I applied to be an RA next year. So, but I will give you the facts about living on campus. I've talked to a lot of people who live off campus just so that you guys get real facts and get to know what it's really like. So, talk about financial aid stuff, what weather's like for people out of out of state. Us Oregonians, we can tell who's not from Oregon and who is based on who's carrying an umbrella. So, um, yeah, my roommate, for all you California people, um, you'll experience the Oregon winter, and then when a day comes, it's like 50 degrees. You're like, oh my gosh, it's so warm, I can wear a dress outside. So you guys will kind of get used to the idea of, being cold most of the time. Um, Things that you should know before you arrive, as in like this basically the summer leading up to your freshman year. So start orientation. So tours, beaver days, what to bring and what not to bring, and loft kits because that's actually a big thing. As you can tell, I built my own. Bloss is one of I think three that lets you build your own lofts. And yeah, it creaks and it's kind of creepy, but it works. I'm also going to talk about classes, how to make a good schedule, what teachers are good, um, what back core courses are, um, 8 a.m. classes. You'll know what I mean in that video. Dual enrollment. That's something that the school kind of keeps hidden. Not a lot of people do it. I know, excuse me, of some people who do it. Lynn Benton Community College is where a lot of people get their that core courses done, and they transfer over perfectly. But the school just kind of, oh, come to Oregon State, pay your full tuition here. But it is an option, and for some people who can't, afford it or want to save money, that's a really good option. So I'm also going to talk about Greek life, ROTC. We actually have all four branches of the armed forces here, so that's something that a lot of colleges don't have. I'm going to talk about co-ops. They're kind of different from dorms. Um, I'll talk about that in another video. UHDS, which is University Housing and Dining Services, what dorm food is like. Some people hate it. I love it. There's videos like shit sorority girls say or shit guys don't say, and then it's like shit college kids don't say. And one of them is like, man, this cafeteria food never gets old. But I mean, for me, like it really doesn't, and I mean, I guess it's personal taste. But talking about roommates was really, really important about knowing about another person before you room. Some of the biggest things that you think aren't a big deal, and things that you think you guys can work out once you get there, um, often can cause a lot of trouble. So I'm going to talk about the city of Corvallis, what's in and around here, what kind of stores are here. So if you want to hold off on buying some things, but you're not sure if there's like a store where you can get the things that you would hold off on, I'm going to make a list of general stores that are around campus where, especially if you're coming from out of state and you're driving, if you can't fit everything in your car, you can come here, get your general stuff in your clothes, which you can't, just buy off at a store, and what you can hold off on. So I'm also going to talk about jobs, where to find jobs. I actually didn't know how to get an on-campus job until it was too late, and so now I don't have a job right now. I wish I did, and so I wish someone had told me when to get that ball rolling. And so I'm going to answer some questions about that. And clubs and sports. So talking about what day in life of an actual athlete here at Oregon State, intramural sports for people who aren't ready or don't want to participate at a collegiate level but do enjoy the sport as a hobby, and clubs such as pre-med society and stuff like that. So those are just a few. Um, I actually created a page called the freshman page, well, freshman at Oregon State 2011, and there's currently 1,436 people on it. And I actually posted something on the wall saying, what do you wish you knew before you came here? And I'm getting a lot of feedback. So I'll keep you guys updated, and so you have more than just, things that I'm telling you. You actually have, information that a very, very large, percentage of the freshman class here at Oregon State wants you to know. So yeah, so that's my introduction. You can subscribe. I've never put a YouTube video up, so I don't exactly know what to say or what direction to point. They're like, oh, subscribe. I don't know if that's the way watching off you. But so yeah. All right. Well, I hope you stay tuned, and I will post some videos in the very near future.